Are you planning to study abroad and you don't know which destination is the best? We have today one of the best opportunities to study medicine in Europe with affordable fees and cost of living. Hi, and thank you for joining this live stream study in Lithuania at Lithuanian University of Health Sciences. If you're interested in studying your undergraduate or postgraduate medical programs at Lithuanian University of Health Sciences, this live stream is for you. My name is Hugo Bustamante, Recruitment Manager for Global Studies. Global Studies is an educational agency which helps you to apply when you are interested in studying abroad. We help you with all the application process. We have different destinations like UK, USA, Canada, Australia, Germany, France, Spain, Denmark, Lithuania, Holland, Ireland, Malta, Cyprus, and others. Just contact us. You have here our WhatsApp number, our email address, and you can ask for your free guidance. We will help you with all the application process. Just contact us. And don't forget to follow us in our social media. You can find us in Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube as Global Studies UK. And today we will be talking about Lithuanian University of Health Sciences, and we will have our guests, Professor Ingrida and Ruta, and I want to introduce you to them, please. Professor Ingrida, how are you?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for the nice introduction, and I'm really looking forward to tell about our university.
Well, I want to tell you about Professor Ingrida. She's Dean of International Relations and Studies Center at the Lithuanian University of Health Sciences. Professor Ingrida is the Dean of this center, and she's also head of the outpatient department at the eye clinic of the Lithuanian University of Health Sciences Hospital, Kauno Klinikos, Lithuania. She received her medical degree from Kaunas Medical University, Lithuania, and continued training in United Kingdom, Belgium, Czech Republic, United States, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Italy, Switzerland. Professor Ingrida is a member of NASA, EUA, and also a board member of the European Society of Ophthalmology, council member of European University Professors of Ophthalmology, member of the Educational Committee of the World Glaucoma Association. She has edited 9 book chapters and authored and co-authored over 90 scientific peer-reviewed publications. And Ruta, she's an international program coordinator and an admission officer of LSMU.
So hello to everybody. So as already Hugo mentioned, I am admission officer. I'm checking your applications and evaluating your education certificates. So later on, after the dean will give her presentation, I'll explain you and tell about what documents are required for admission at our university.
Okay, and please, I would like to show a video we have about the hospital of Lithuania University, and I want to share it with our audience, please. Oh, well, and now I want to remember all the audience that if you have questions, write them down during the presentations, and after the presentations, we will be answering your questions. And I would like to ask, please, Professor Ingrida, to talk us more about the university. Here is your presentation.
Thank you, Hugo. Do you see the slide?
Yes, please, go ahead.
I'm trying to make the big screen.
Please go to your presentation and use it in full screen.
Okay.
Perfect.
So, my pleasure to introduce Lithuanian University of Health Sciences with the main motto of the university, Respect Life. And we are proud to say that we are already having 30 years of international experience. Who we are? Lithuanian University of Health Sciences. It is in Lithuanian, we are abbreviated LSMU, and I'm sure that all the students who will come to study to Lithuania will learn a little bit of Lithuanian, just to be acquainted, to talk to the patients and to their family members. Lithuanian language is really helpful. So we are a public university established in 1922 and the largest university for biomedical sciences. And top selected programs that we are offering at national level are also attracting highest scored students both internationally. Quality assurance compliance with European Union standards for university. We have international membership and expertise, World Health Organization collaborating center for education and practice. And we integrate our international students together with the local ones. We have mixed groups, different exchange activities, involvement in different research projects, and also international teachers. This autumn, our university earned the high position in the newest edition of the Times Higher Education World University Rankings among 600 to 800 best higher education institutions. And this recognition really shows that what we are doing really right. So our international membership helps us not to gain experience, but also to share experience and to teach the others and to get the information from the others. This is really important for us. So the main values of our university, as sometimes we say genetic background, is the integrity of studies, science, and clinical practice. We all do everything at the same time. Our students study not only from books, but they do at the same time research work and have a lot of clinical training. We have multicultural international dimension, competence-based education, and very important is academic honesty. No cheating is allowed for health science. A little bit about the structure. Maybe it looks a little bit complicated, but we have two academies, medical and veterinary. In medical academy, we have five faculties for medicine, odontology, pharmacy, nursing, and public health. In veterinary academy, we have faculty for veterinary medicine and animal science. We have different institutes, cardiology, endocrinology, neuroscience, large animal clinic, small animal clinic. You already saw the movie about Kauno Klinikos, which is the biggest hospital in the Baltic region. But also we have smaller regional Kaunas hospital where students start gaining their local experience from not so complicated, maybe easier patients. In the structure of LSMU, we have also kindergarten, primary school, and high school, which has the whole vicious cycle. You start from the very early days to respect life. As for today, we have close to 8,000 students, so it's quite a big community. And we have not only first, second, and integrated studies, but also PhD students and residency students who are already working in the hospital. And we have a lot of academic staff, research staff who are helping you to study. How do our international students look like? So we have 1,520 international students coming from 87 countries. And besides that, we have also exchange program students who are coming for shorter terms So even during pandemic time, we had 82 students coming from 11 countries. So in total, we have 23% of international students in the university. It's a big community, and I'm sure that none of them is feeling lonely in such a big community. So looking at the countries, where do our students come from? So 87 countries means that all over the world we have coming students. But the biggest community is coming from Israel, Sweden, and Germany. So as for South America, so it's not so big community, but still we are having up to 5 students every year coming from different countries from South America. And of course, we are looking forward to increase these numbers. What do our students choose? Most of them, they want to study medicine. This is the biggest community. Then we have odontology, the second most popular program, and veterinary medicine. But we have 19 degree programs in English. So our students can choose various bachelor or master's degree programs. I will talk about it a little bit later. If you are not sure what our students are doing after graduation, so it is for sure that we have 1,415 alumni from 65 countries who are building their successful career all over the world. And the biggest community is coming from Lebanon because this was the country that we started our collaboration. Then, of course, Israel, Sweden, India, Spain, Germany, and so on. In total, 65 countries. The hospital that you have seen in the movie was established in 1940s and today is the biggest and most modern department for clinical training. The regional hospitals, where I mentioned that our students are also having practice, are scattered all over the city, but they are in the walking distance between each other. Besides that, we have some remote clinics as for physical training and rehabilitation that are located by the Baltic seashore. For veterinary services, it is also important to mention that we do everything the same as in humans, starting from diagnosis, registering services, prophylaxis and prevention, and treatment. And we use all these examinations as in humans: X-ray, electrocardiography, ultrasound, otoscopy, ophthalmoscopy, and so on. So if you are interested in treating animals, so really we have the university and veterinary academy is waiting for you. Most distinctive features for research is that we have unity of studies, research, and clinical practice, and the research area that the students may choose are from molecular mechanisms via clinical practice till population-based studies. So in every level, you can choose any area of your interest, and it is important that we have multidisciplinary and problem-based approach used in research. It showed that our students like that approach much more. They learn a little bit more, they learn it easier, and they do not forget so quickly. And research pathway starts from undergraduate level. Our students start doing research from the third or fourth year of their studies. Hybrid Lab is a global impact that helped us a lot during pandemic time. We didn't stop. Our students continued education with the help of hybrid labs. They got training because all these hybrid labs, as you see, they have monitors, and in every class, the students are having some specific activities that they need to learn, and the teachers monitoring and looking at the activities if the student performs everything well. With these artificial patients and modelized situations, clinical situations, it is much easier to start because some students are afraid of going and talking and doing some interventions with the patient. And it is really important that they get their skills in the friendly surroundment. So why LSMU? First of all, our students get support and individual care possibilities. We care about every individual student. We provide integrity of studies, research, and practice. Practice is going on in the biggest hospital, in small academic groups, in the multicultural student community, quality assurance compliance with European Union standards, extensive mobility programs, and transfer of study results. Student support starts in all possible levels. Students are treating well other students, like more experienced senior year students who are called mentors. They facilitate adaptation period of the first newcomers. The tutors, so the smart students, help those students who have some difficulties in studying. We provide medical assistance, health insurance. We help and consult how to get that. We have psychologists who provide some private consultations for students, and psychologist is working in the international office. We have student ambassadors, alumni, parent ambassadors, and we provide regular events for our students like registration week, freshers camp, introduction week, and different country camping. It is important that our students, while studying, are not only studying but also living the life of a student. And student life is really interesting because you can choose student council, student scientific society, different non-governmental organizations, sports center, and find different activities that will make your life more colorful and full of different interests. If you like to sing or you like to dance, we have all these possibilities within the university structure. We have sports club, and you can attend any kinds of sports, whatever you like, during your studies in the university. Here I'm just showing you briefly high-tech advanced laboratory simulation centers, practice, leisure facilities, just for you to see how this arrangement looks like. Here is mentioned hybrid lab with the artificial patient waiting for you, for the new students to come and treat him. We have very interesting anatomy museum with various examples. This is the class for odontology, where you can start taking care of teeth, not being afraid that you may harm the patient. And also high technologies for studying, when you can learn and analyze and touch whatever you want and get some practice. So this is really nice when our students can choose some kind of exchange possibilities via Erasmus program. We have different countries, different universities where you can go for 3 months, for 6 months, and have some experience while studying at LSMU, at the same time to get experience from other university. And it is important that we transfer study results. When you come back, the results will be transferred. Students usually always ask about scholarships and grants, so I'm sure that you are looking forward to get some kind of very good news, but we can offer not so much merit-based scholarships for qualified international students, monthly or one-time incentive scholarships, and honorary nominal scholarships, which are like 10 scholarships for students with outstanding performance in internationalization, as we call. If you provide good news about the university, if you do something during exchange practice, if you send the good news about the LSMU, this is granted by the scholarship. Some students ask about job possibilities. So just to know that bachelor degree students are allowed to work 20 hours per week, master's degree are allowed to work 40 hours per week. We do not encourage, because we think that students are coming for studying. But of course, students want to have some pocket money, and it is good if they manage to combine studies together with the work. After graduation, Lithuanian job market is demanding employees. So you can get 1 year temporary residence permit if you decide to, after completing studies, to stay in Lithuania and earn something for the living and build your career in Lithuania. So this is really possible. What programs are you able to choose at LSMU? So for integrated studies, which means that you study 6 or 5 years in turn, you can choose medicine, veterinary medicine, odontology, or pharmacy. Here you see the prices below. They will be finally approved by the end of February, but as for today, the prices are like that. If you are not interested in working so much and you do not want to study 5 or 6 years, so you can get practice and get diploma of the bachelor in nursing, occupational therapy, health psychology, physiotherapy, medical and veterinary genetics in 4 years. Master's degree studies, if you already have some bachelor degree in biology, chemistry, biomedicine, you can choose master's degree for advanced nursing practice, applied public health, management of public health, clinical health psychology, lifestyle medicine, which is blended program, animal science, animal human interaction, food science, and laboratory medicine biology. You saw in the movie of the Kauno Klinikos that it is really important and very sophisticated and modern specialty, laboratory medicine biology. If you are not sure if you manage to enter the university and you do not know if you have enough knowledge to start your studies, we have 10-week course, which is called pre-med course. So introduction to biology and chemistry. You will learn to the level that you will be able to start your studies in the university. So Ruta will talk more about how to apply, but general admission criteria to our university is school graduation certificate. Then you have entrance exam, English language equivalent, and motivation interview. This is a step-by-step application. You can find all the steps in our website, which is apply.lsmuni.lt. And as you see, application already started for the next year. We are already recruiting students for the next study year. So first of all, you need to create an account, fill and submit the application. And I'm sure that the company will help you to do all these steps by one to be sure that you manage to provide all the documents and all the details properly. So, Lithuania is a small country with a population only 2.9 million. We have euro as currency. We speak Lithuanian, but most people speak English very well. Capital is Vilnius, and Kaunas is the second biggest city, located on the confluence of two rivers. And if you want to know about living expenses, so university dormitory, and especially if you share, it will be divided the price in two. If you want to rent apartment, how much the university lunch, the basic food per month cost. So actually living expenses like student standard is considered 400 to 500, but of course it might be less or it may be much more depending on your desires. Accommodation that we provide in the student hotel is the pictures that you see, and you can accommodate yourself in the private dormitory, which is a little bit more expensive, but you will have all the facilities inside your room. And we also offer different renting possibilities for our students. Usually they share apartments and they stay together, and all these accommodation possibilities are really helping our students a lot. So Kaunas is not so big, but very green. It is located in the center of Lithuania, 100 kilometers from the capital Vilnius, and 200 kilometers from the Baltic seashore. So it's really convenient, and our students are traveling during weekends a lot. And this year, Kaunas is the contemporary capital of European culture. So we are having a lot of different interesting events coming every day to mark this achievement. So here is Kaunas by night, by morning, by winter, by autumn. So it's really nice country, nice city, and as we sometimes say, cozy city to live, good place to study and good place to get your career. So why LSMU? Again, we offer 19 high-quality study programs in English. We take individual care about every student in the multicultural student community. We teach in small academic groups. We provide integrated studies, research, and clinical practice. LSMU is registered in the World Directory of Medical Schools, and our degree is recognized all across European Union member states, North America, and many more countries. I am not sure that I need to mention all the global map. And Kaunas is a great place to study, plan your future career in health sciences. So thank you very much for your attention. And if you have questions, we have Ruta to explain you about the admission process more. And we are here to help you to find your ideas for the future career if you study at LSMU.
Thank you. Thank you, Professor Ingrida. And now we have Ruta with us to talk us about the requirements, yes, to study at Lithuanian University.
So, okay, maybe I'll do so. I'll take like three largest geographical locations of the world. So it is South America, North America, and European countries. So let's start now from South American countries. It will take a lot of time to speak about each country, and maybe we do not have listeners from such a countries. But as I just was checking the education systems of schools, high schools that are operating in South America. So I do see that there are three main syllabus applied. This is the one is high school diploma, like it's American syllabus, like it's used in North America. Is this Spanish and French. So maybe I'll not pronounce correctly the Spanish and French school diploma, but they're called like the same as baccalaureate. But the most important, what I want to mention, then I'll go to details, that all these who are applying at our university, so they should be eligible to apply to the university of their native country or the country they do their studies at high school. So if to speak about this high school diploma, that is American syllabus, American type, so high school diploma is okay, but plus to it, we do require to provide either SAT examinations or ACT or AP. I think that you do understand that is AP is like advanced placement examination. This ACT is college acceptance test. Sorry. So please keep in mind that for American high diploma, we do require additional examination when to become eligible at our university. If to speak about the Spanish syllabus, so it is normal baccalaureate studies. So it means like a regular school 10 years and plus 2 years to get a baccalaureate, if for Spanish. And for French baccalaureate, it's 13 years of studies, and you should provide the du baccalaureate and the relevé de notes. Sorry for my French, just I know that it's called so. So it's shortly about South American high schools that are most popular. If you have some more questions, so of course you are welcome to ask me. As well as we are getting some applications from the Caribbean area. So from these countries, students coming from these countries, so we do require to present the document issued by Caribbean Examination Council is Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination, and it should be Unit 2. So it is very much important for these who are coming from Caribbean area. So it's shortly about South America, and if you go to North America, so mostly it's we do speak about United States of America. So there is mostly with high school diploma. As to apply to United States universities, so we do require some college studies. Maybe we are a little bit more less requirements, and it is okay, as I already mentioned, to have high school diploma and SAT or AP examinations. Since we are biomedicine sciences university, so all applicants are very much welcome to have examinations in chemistry and biology. In case that something happens when people are young and they do not know what they'll want in future, so it could happen that during their high school studies, secondary school studies, we may call, they didn't study very deeply in high level chemistry and biology. So they were as well welcome to apply, but it will be university's obligation to check their knowledge in chemistry and biology, and we'll ask them to sit entrance test in chemistry and biology. Now, due to pandemic, so all examinations are going online. So it was about America. Let's go back now to Europe. So in Europe, maybe I'll mention these four main syllabuses that applied. So for United Kingdom, so we have A levels, advanced level. For Germany, it's if to translate into English, it is matriculation certificate. In German, it's I'll say a short name. It's Zeugnis, because my German could not be so good to pronounce all the name of Zeugnis. And in France and Spain, we do have baccalaureate. They are different, but they have the same name. It's important to mention for United Kingdom that we do obligatory require at least 2 examinations of advanced level. And of course, it's preferable to be biology and chemistry. So that ordinary level examinations are not enough to apply at our university and to start studies. Either it is integrated studies or a bachelor degree. From Germany, of course, we do ask for this matriculation certificate that students are getting after 13 years of studies. And for France and Spain, the same situation could be, like already mentioned, is the Spanish or French syllabus, as already mentioned, to South America, that their studies, they should present us the baccalaureates from their countries. Now I was speaking about for apply for bachelor degree and integrated studies. If to apply for master degree studies, so it should be relevant bachelor degrees. As well, I want to mention that it could be that sometimes bachelor's degree, even for 4 years of studies, it could be equalized like for professional bachelor degree. In such a case, our university had prepared a special like equalizing course, and these whose bachelor degree is equalized like a professional degree, 1 year of additional studies at our university may help the applicant to be eligible, to become eligible for master degree studies. So as the dean had already mentioned, all the programs that we are inviting students to study in English language, so you have seen it. So it's my very short description of the study programs and applications. So it's as it was, if you look the presentation scheme starting, going to our website, English version, just on the going to apply now, and the system opens for application. And as well, so please, for everybody who have any questions, so please give my contact. We're always welcome to apply, and I'll tell you what to do if something is not going on correctly or they're missing some documents. And again, and to mention that if at the moment of application now, for today, for tomorrow, on the coming weeks, students are still on the last year of their high school, so they are eligible to apply, we are accepting the application with condition that after graduation, they'll present the final school certificate to us. So they may already be on the last year of school, they may apply, we trust them, but of course, in case they are not successfully graduating high school, they are not presenting the requested examination results, we'll stop the admission.
Okay, Rhoda, and thank you. Thank you for all this information. And we have some questions, please. For example, are there available any scholarship options for LATAM students? Professor Ingrida, your microphone.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Sorry. We do not provide specific scholarships for the region. We provide scholarships for internationalization. So if you are, during your study years, you are active, you are doing a lot for the university to spread the news about the university to your community, to your local community, or you're doing something for the internationalization of the university, then you get 1,500 euros scholarship. and this is for half a year, and then you can apply again and again, and if you are active you can start getting this scholarship from the second year of studies. But as already mentioned, we do not treat any region specific, so we think that all the students are coming from worldwide, and we encourage to be active and to earn the scholarship for the academic results or for the internationalization.
Oh, thank you, Professor Ingrida. And well, another question is about the English exams that your university is accepting for the visa purpose when students are applying to study with you.
Okay, so I'll answer. So we do require these internationally popular examinations like IELTS or TOEFL, or of course there's a lot of other examinations that are we are accepting for as students are applying to study one or another study program. If students are applying from the countries that their native language is English, or all their school program at high school, it was taught in English, so we may check only the knowledge of the student during the interview and entrance test, because entrance test is in English, so we do see if the person is able to communicate in English during the interview and then to understand the terminology and to answer the questions. So we are not very strict on English language, but students, when applying, they should understand that they should be able to communicate, to read, to understand what teacher is telling, to answer. And if they do have bad knowledge in English, they do fail. And then it will be, how to say, it's bad for them, not for us.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Rhoda. And there is another question about the postgraduate programs. When a student wants to apply to study a postgraduate with you, how long does it take for your faculty to check their documents and all the requirements they need to start a postgraduate study with you?
The earlier the better. If you start now, so we are not very busy, so you will get the answer very quickly. But if you apply during June, July, when most of the office is on vacation, and it might take a lot of possibilities to be late for the application. So if you want to apply, do it now.
Hugo, is it correct you were asking about post-graduation studies or no? Or I misheard?
Yes. When someone is interested in a postgraduate, how long
Ah,
it takes to you
for the
to check?
postgraduate, it
Yes.
might be difficult because we need Lithuanian language for that. So for the postgraduate, we are offering something like specific step. It's fellowship for 1 year. The student is applying for fellowship for 1 year, and during this fellowship he is already staying in the department where he's planning to do his postgraduate, and in this time he's learning Lithuanian language and getting all the possible documents that are necessary for him to enter the postgraduate education. And only then it's the competition among Lithuanians and among international students, and they all go together into the same competition. So Lithuanian language is important because you will have to fill in all the medical documentation, the case history, to write everything. So it might be complicated just to think about postgraduate without having this step. We do not have postgraduate in English.
And I think
Okay.
as well, it is important to mention that not all, how to say, medical educations are allow the applicant to go to post-graduation studies to do some specialty or residency. For example, MBBC, it's Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery. It is not enough to apply to do post-graduation. And the fellowship will not, how to say, give this level enough. Fellowship, as Vedin mentioned, it's only to maybe to improve, to look around the university's hospital and to improve Lithuanian language, and but it will not allow, will not change the MBBC level, because our graduates, they're getting master's degree.
Yeah, we are accepting for the postgraduate only with a master's degree, and fellowship is not the degree study. It's like rising the qualification, getting experience, learning something specific if someone is interested. But for postgraduate, it might be quite difficult because of the language barrier.
And in
Okay.
BBC, you know, it's popular maybe in India and Pakistani countries, in China. So it,
Okay, and thank you. And there is another question. In order to work as a doctor, do the students need to do a degree and a master?
Of course.
Okay, yes.
Doctor is a doctor because if you have the degree, a master's degree in medicine, so you are general doctor. You are not a specialist yet. If you want to become a specialist, you need to go for the residency. It's the tertiary level of education. And only after you finish residency program, you become specialist and you get the license to work in some specific area. The license of the medical doctor that you get after the graduation of medicine, for example, program, and you get the master's in medicine, it is not the specialized license. It's only general. So for odontology, like general odontologist or general medical practice, you can work in some departments, but not specific ones.
Okay, really, that's an important information. And there is another question about the student fees. What do the student fees cover? Do they cover study materials, laboratories?
All the study materials, all the entrance to the hospital, all the possible classes, and even white coat.
Thank you. And could you please remember the students which are the intake dates?
so I'll tell you. Yeah, so intake we already started from 1st of November, or some, it depends on a year, or 15th of October, it means already of 2021. So now we are already in active progress, and we are getting already a lot of applications. And the last day for application is 1st of July. And then we are leaving 2 weeks for these who already applied until 1st of July to prepare for entrance test. And then we are closing all these admissions on 15th of July. And these terms, these deadlines is caused because of if we are doing it later, so then the students who are admitted and they need visa, they're already not able to get a visa because visa procedure will take time. So it's the most important, maybe 1st of November of the previous year and 1st of July. We do think that it's enough time period to apply.
And well, I think these are all the questions we have by now. I want to thank you, Professor Ingrida and Ruta, for the information you provided us today, and thank you to all the people who was with us today. And this is the right moment to take action, to take the best decisions for your future. Study health sciences with Lithuanian University, and our team is ready to guide you with all the application process. Do not hesitate to contact us and make real your dreams of studying with the Lithuanian University of Health Sciences. And thank you, Professor Ingrida, for being with us today. Thank you, Ruta. And all the people that will be interested in studying at Lithuanian University can contact us, and we will help you with all the application process.
So thank you very much.
Looking forward.
Thank you. Thank you for being with us. And we will help all the people interested in applying. Well,
Okay.
thank you, and we will see in another occasion. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
everybody.
Thank you. Bye bye.